Hi, Cass Champion here, the Modern Mystic, and I'm here with the three-card reveal that was put on my Facebook page on Saturday, the 15th of June. So, did you choose pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or a combination? If you haven't already chosen, quickly drop into your heart space and see where you're guided to. 1, 2, 3, all that combination, whichever feels right for you. There'll be messages in there that will guide you through this next week and maybe just a little bit further forward. So, the cards that I'm using today in this reading, we have the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. We have the Angels and Auras Oracle by Radley Valentine and Dougal Fraser. And then we've got my own deck, which are the Modern Mystic Oracle cards by Little Old Me, Cass Champion. Fantastic deck. I've still got quite a few left to sell if anybody would like one. In the UK, it's £25 posted out. That's with the posting and also a free workshop on how to use them. And also I'll put you into breakout rooms so you can have a practice as well. So that's going to be a fun event. So if you'd like to purchase a pack of cards, if you find me on Facebook at Cass Champion, the Modern Medium, and you will be able to inbox me and get your cards brought in. Right, so let's get on with the reading. So pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, the first card you've got the card of guilt or remorse. So you've put yourself in that box. You're feeling maybe a bit remorseful, but there's a tinged with guilt in there, and it's maybe not over something that you've actually done. It just might be from how you're feeling around certain situations, and rather than step in and speak your truth, you've sort of like taken a few steps back and you're hiding. You're watching the situation from within your safe space. Okay, so this is a card to remind you to be gentle with yourself. Obviously, to think about things before you do speak, but to watch what's really going on. Weigh up all the situations before you do dive in. I do feel further on in the week there's going to be an opportunity for you to be able to pop out of that box and start walking forward again. But for the moment, you're just feeling that little bit reserved and you're staying within your comfort zone. Now, the next card you've got is the Channel of Light Green. How beautiful is that? This talks about happiness, vibrancy, energy, and hope. So, by retreating, you're going to be able to see into the situation that's going on, and eventually you're going to feel this hope. You're going to feel this energy shift coming in, and you're going to start to feel a little bit happier with what's going on. And this is when you're going to start to come out of this box a little bit more. So I don't think you're going to be in there for a long while. It's just giving you a chance to pause and reflect. Now, while you are in that box, this is the energy that's being channeled in for you. Now, it's Archangel Chamuel that's bringing it in, and the light green is a healing energy. And what it's doing is it's allowing you to top your batteries up to be able to harness your own power while you are retreating. So remember to bring on that self-care, to start to evaluate yourself a bit more and know that you are worthy. You do have this self-worth and you do have this right to step forward and do what you want to do the way that you want to do it. Okay, I'm not saying that you've got the right to go out there and start arguing and really challenging the situation. I am feeling the energy of what's going on. It's sort of like least said, the soon mended. So that the less energy that you pour into it and let it wash away, it'll be easier alchemized than jumping in and trying to fix it. So this is the energy that's coming in for you, and I'm wanting to say sort of like Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to start to feel this shift in energy. But it is beautiful, it's healing. So remember, while you've retreated, to look after the self. Think about the self, kindness and careness to the self. Okay. And then the third card you've got there is the Bounteous card. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Gorgeous. So this is talking about generously given relationships and coming together. So with Samuel coming in, bringing that energy in and getting you out of that stuck energy that you were, for the want of a better word, you're starting to step forward. There's going to be healing within relationships. Maybe that's why you've taken those few steps back, because you're not totally sure what's going on somewhere. And I'm feeling this is more on a family link rather than a friendship link. There's certainly the healing going on around, but there's also this card is saying there's coming together. So it's sort of like where you've had that split, where you've been sat back in that energy, it's coming back together. Maybe not in the same respect as you were before, but you're certainly going to start to be on a stable ground between one another, and being able to talk is the main thing. There has been that lack of communication, or there's been some misunderstanding, maybe on one side and not the other, or whatever. It's just not landed in both of you's understanding. So there's been that little bit of conflict where this misunderstanding's coming, hence you've retreated back. But this is you healing, coming back in, and there's this sort of like reconciliation, a coming together, starting to build boundaries. So that's reminding you to put your boundaries down, and always remember, okay, it is you that holds the rein to how people treat you. If somebody isn't treating you correctly, you have been allowing them to do that. So put your boundaries down. You don't have to get nasty about it. Just say, no, this is not acceptable. I am not going to be treated that way. And then you've got those boundaries in place, and people will then learn that, if they want the best of whoever, that they're going to have to treat them in a better way. So really, it's quite a nice week if you think about it. You've sort of like gone into the cave, as I call it, for a bit of rest, relaxation, recuperation, building those batteries up and deep thinking. And then when you feel it's safe, you're going to start to come out again. And the energy is going to be alchemized. You're going to be feeling better in yourself. And these boundaries are going to be created. And there's going to be that nice energy of coming together. Nice week. So that was for pile number 1. Let me have a little drink. So, pile number 2. Ooh, pile number 2, you have the Eye of the Storm. So what I want to say to you this week, that starting the week off in this sort of like energy, things are not falling into place. There's quite a heavy energy around you. And what I'm wanting to say to you is, with this card coming in, it is the Eye of the Storm. It's not going to go any worse. It can't go any worse. It can only get better. Okay, so you're absolutely in the eye of the storm, you're in the middle of it all. So be aware of that. By grounding your energies in daily, really feeling that strength with your root chakra and putting your roots down into Mother Earth, it's going to be able to help you to deal with your emotions a little bit more. Because I wanted to say that, it's a bit unstable at the moment, and you're sort of like a loose cannon, and if somebody triggers you, you could pop. So you want to be able to control yourself, because it's no good losing your head, losing your temper for little things, is it? So control it. Really ground that energy in. I am feeling that there's a change coming, but I'm wanting to say the worst has been and gone, and you're slowly starting to make your way out of this storm now. The next card you've got there is beautiful Power of Prayer. Absolutely beautiful card. So this is talking about surrendering. So it's surrendering to the eye of the storm. It is what it is. You've just got to let it pass you by. You can't do nothing about it. It's been and gone, and it's on its way out. Okay, so that's good to know that the worst has gone and it's going. Surrender, believe, affirm, and release. That's what this card is saying. So remember that if there's anything around you at the moment that you're struggling with, don't forget the power of prayer is absolutely amazing. So if you're thinking about what it is you're wanting to bring in further down the road, or you're sort of like saying, right, I've had enough now, I need to change something. Set your intentions and pray. Tell the universe. Really, tell the universe, tell your angels, tell your spiritual team, I'm not happy with the situation I'm in. Can you help me to change it, please? And then just leave it as that. And slowly you're going to feel this energy changing around you. And you're going to feel this healing energy around you as well. Because as we move into change, we're also healing the way that we're feeling in the past, because we weren't happy with what we've got. So what do? We want to bring in change. And we've also got to remember that you are in control of your life as well. And the angels and the universe will not get in touch with you in what you're wanting unless you actually specifically ask for it. Now, if you're asking the universe, dot the I's and cross the T's, make sure you're precise. And one of the best ways of doing that is writing it down. Write a little letter down to the universe, sign it, burn it, let it go out to the ethers. And it's really pouring down what you want. So if it's specific, you've got more chance of getting something nearer to what you're wanting than what you were asking for. Okay, so just remember there is help around in the ethers for you. Ooh, and the next card is you've got the Mother of the Salt Waters. Wow, look at that. So this is talking about passion. It's talking about wild love. It's talking about opening up your heart, and it's talking about letting love in. So it's asking you to do some work on your heart space. So this is also going to help you to get out of this eye of the storm. And it's also going to help you to create change, because when we take that journey within the heart space, it is purely a journey of healing. It's a journey of understanding about divine love and the spiritual path. And the spiritual path, even though that you are learning some wondrous gifts down the line of maybe mediumship, divination, healing, whatever, you are learning more about yourself as you go, starting to understand yourself at soul level. And you've really got to start to learn to love yourself from the inside out, because how can you truly love someone else if you can't love yourself? Exactly this. Exactly this. So, really start to believe in who you are and start to look for who you are at soul level. what makes you tick, what makes you happy. And this again is really going to help to manifest this change in. Starting to learn about the manifesting process properly, really talking to spirit around you, bringing your angels in. Okay, and it's saying that when you open your heart up to love, you're going to let the love in. If you have ever felt, believe me, it's a wondrous feeling, the love that comes down from the divine, from the angels, from your spirit team, from your family members when you actually sit and link into their energy. It's something that you can't describe. Tears will fall down your face because it is so beautiful. And once you've felt this energy, you really want to start to feel it more. And this is what you're going to get as you go down your spiritual path more and more. Now, as you open yourself up to love, you're going to open this passion up within inside you. Now, is this going to be a passion for something to do upon the spiritual path? Are you going to find your purpose and why you are here and what you are meant to be doing? More often than not, yes. Yes, you will. So it is a wondrous journey to take. So we're going from being in the eye of the storm and it being a bit frantic, but knowing that the worst is over and it's slowly starting to ebb away, from thinking about what it is that you're wanting to change, thinking about what it is that you're wanting in your life, and sending those thoughts and prayers out, to really coming down to the heart space and learning more about yourself and about who you are and what makes you tick. So within that process, there is quite a big door for you to go through. And I do feel there is a door of opportunity coming in for you. Further on down the line, I'm feeling it's more in the autumn time that this door will present itself to you for you to open and walk through and learn something new that's really going to fire you on board. But from now, you're taking this little road forward. Now, as I was saying, these cards are supposed to be for the week ahead. But I'm feeling that these cards that are coming out, especially for Pile 2, it's more of a long term thing because we know there's no actual timing with the cards. But it's talking about quite a road for you. So there is a huge shift and transformation coming in, and it's for the better, it's for the greatest good. So just go with it. Start to think about what it is that you're wanting to shift and change because it's there for you to do so. So that was pile 2. So now if you chose pile 3, the first card you've got there is success and achievement. What a beautiful card this is. So what a great energy to start the week with. Feeling successful, feeling achievement. And it might be something so insignificant, but it's really brought this feeling of success in, and that's a wonderful energy to start this week off. So try and bottle it and keep it with you as you're going, because it's really going to fire the week ahead for you. Now, the next card you've got is renewed connections, which is fabulous. So you've got this successful feeling around you. It's really going to open your energy up. And this is saying there is a reunion coming in very shortly for you. So it's either somebody from the past starting to make more of an appearance, or it's somebody that you've fallen out with and you're coming back together, or it's a long lost family member that's going to pop up and show themselves and say hello that you haven't seen for a long while. Okay, it's beautiful. But with this card coming in as well, it's also a card of intimacy. So for you singletons out there, this is a good week because you've got that successful feeling. You're feeling good about yourself. It is a time where you could be attracting somebody in for you because they're going to like your energy and it will be of that attractive nature. So remember, I've said that. And also with this card comes forgiveness. So it's a good time to forgive yourself, to really empower this successful feeling that you've got within yourself. But it's also a good time to forgive those around you, or it's from the past and something that you've been hanging on to that you need to forgive and to let go of. So it's not holding you back, so it can fire you forward upon your journey in life to this destination where you're going to. But at this moment in time, you've got this beautiful energy of success with you that's really drawing people's energies in. And the last card you've got there is the Cosmic Ocean. Okay. Now then, this is talking about your current dreams, future realities, and new beginnings. So again, you've got this successful energy around you. So you are like a magnet for pulling this abundance in, I'm wanting to say. And again, there's this new door opening. There's going to be new ideas. I'm hearing that there's downloads coming in. Listen to your dreams. See if you can remember them. If you remember a dream, there's a message in those dreams for you. Remember, I've said that because there is somebody trying to connect in from the spiritual realms with a message for you. It's either a family member or there's a guide wanting to come in with relevant knowledge as to where you need to be coming, because I am feeling that there's a fork coming in the road for you and that there's choices. So there's going to be two doors and you're going to be able to knock on either one of them. Now, one of them is going to bring even more success and this elated feeling, and you're going to be feeling that whatever it is this door's bringing is for you and it's perfect, blah blah blah, and it's going to be a nice easy road. Okay, the other door for you to go through, it's sort of like the long road and the rocky path. But remember, when we take these roads, especially upon the spiritual journey, you are going to learn far more taking the long road with the lessons, with the harder things to take on board and the harder things to learn from. You get the most soul's growth. So by the end of that journey, when you get back onto your straight and narrow path, whoa, you're going to have gone up in ascension a little bit. So it depends. Either door's absolutely fantastic for you, but one of them is going to bring more learning in. So remember this. There's new beginnings. This is the new things for you to learn, new tools to stick in your spiritual toolkit. It could be down on the earth, it could be moving house, it could be new jobs, new relationships, blah blah blah, anything new. So with this energy that you've got around you at the moment, you're definitely in the manifesting period with this success. So it's sort of like attracting all this goodness around you. So while you're in that energy, remember positive thinking, because whatever you're thinking and whatever you're speaking, you are going to be creating. And also remember to have that gratitude, because the more gratitude that you have around you, you're going to get more of the same coming in. So you've got a beautiful energy with you this week. Okay, you've got a little bit of the Midas touch. So it's wonderful. So there we go, my friends. There is the reading for this week with little old Kaz, with the 3-pile pick. Don't forget to come and follow me on Facebook. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, please come and subscribe to me on YouTube, because I am going to be starting to do a little bit more work on YouTube. There's going to be workshops and meditations as such. So there's all sorts in the pipeline coming. Exciting stuff. So from my heart to your heart, Namaste. Have a beautiful week. Bye for now.